I'm Andre. My guest for today is a very talented Toronto-based musician.
Hi everyone, my name is Alice and I'm happy to be here. I have a YouTube channel called Project Mainstream and it's everybody. It's sometimes a quartet, sometimes one person.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. You're an amazing performer. You play the violin and you do a wonderful job at it. Is there any other instruments you play?
I also play piano and I use that mostly to compose now.
Where are you from?
I'm from Marietta, Georgia. I was born in North Carolina and then I moved to Toronto a couple years ago.
What inspired you to move here?
So I met an amazing violin teacher who is the concertmaster of Toronto Symphony, and I just knew I had to work with him, so I moved all the way to Canada.
You must have performed all over the place. Where have you performed?
Well, I recently started working on a cruise ship as a Lincoln Center stage musician, so through that I've performed in Alaska, Canada. I've gone to Vienna with them, through the Caribbean. This summer I'm going to be going to Europe through the Baltic and the Mediterranean areas.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have time to travel and explore those places that you visit, or do you just focus on performing?
Um, I tend to try to get as much out of traveling as I can.
After moving here to work with this music teacher, what achievements have you accomplished?
So I followed him here to start my doctorate in music at the University of Toronto, and I gave it a little bit of a personal goal. I graduated in 2 years, and I finished my degree in a year and 360 days. So
That's
a
very
little
impressive.
under, yeah.
And I hope
Oh,
you really enjoy it here.
thank you. Yeah, I love it here. I mean, it's the one and only city I've gone to and felt that I need to live here for the rest of my life. Sometimes I play with the Toronto Symphony, and it's just really nice to see the audience filled um, for most of the concerts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you received a lot of attention from people in Toronto, like towards your music, in contrast to where you grew up?
I think there is a sense of respect. Also, there's a community here that's amazing. There's anytime you go on the subway, it's not surprising to see another musician with their instrument on their back.
During your travels, have you had any unusual experiences? Something that was just that wouldn't happen to me.
um, well, a lot of my travels are just unusual experiences in itself because I'm a cruise musician. Um, it's just kind of a weird position to be in, but it's such a fun position because you're kind of a celebrity on the cruise ship. When we travel, we're obviously surrounded by the people who watch us constantly, and so we'll be eating or just writing or just whatever we're doing, and people will come up to us and just ask us everything about our lives.
I've been to a Canadian opera company where they have these performances at noon, 3 times a week, and one of those days they have performances of performers with strings. They have amazing performances, but what I find is that I'm one of the few people there who are under retirement age. A lot of the people
Right.
are much older.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one thing, of course, is because it's during lunch hour where not everybody is available. But at
Right.
the same time, it seems that these are the people who really appreciate this kind of music. Have you
Yeah.
ever taken part with the Canadian Opera Company?
I actually took their audition a couple weeks ago,
Oh
but
wow,
I have played in that series before,
yeah.
and also with other things that happened in that space. I have actually I'm friends with the concertmaster of the ballet, and he's also a part of the opera company. I have so much respect for that opera company. Um, and they put on such beautiful productions along the lines of what you're saying about how you're one of the few people under
Yes.
retirement age at concerts. That's actually why I started the band with my YouTube channel, because one, it combines both of the things I really love, which is photography or cameras, and then music. And um, our whole goal was to present music in a more fun and accessible way. Maybe will appeal to younger generations, but will also get them to listen to the music we're doing. Music is another type of art. And art is essential to finding out who you are as a person.
If you had the opportunity to travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Honestly, I would really want to go to Antarctica. So one of my favorite animals is penguins.
Well,
So,
yeah.
and my friend actually went there once and told me that you can basically be within feet of penguins and just watch them. They're pretty friendly with humans, or not
Wow.
scared of them. So yeah, I just think they're the weirdest, funniest creatures. Yeah, so yeah, that would be where I would want to go. I'd want to hang out with
That's
them.
really cool.
Yeah, and just see them interact because they're so weird. Like my friend sent me a video of some penguins that he saw. They were all building their nests, but one of them would take rocks from another penguin's nest when they weren't looking.
So you're stealing the rocks.
Yeah, and that penguin finally saw him doing it, so they were chasing each other around like this, while the rest of the penguins were just, minding their own business and putting their nest together. Yeah, I would like to see that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What's the most difficult question you've ever been asked?
Someone asked me, "Do you love me?"
Let me ask you different questions.
Okay.
Favorite day of the week?
The days that I get to sleep in.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Coffee.
What's the sexiest name?
Alice.
What's the best age?
Probably 24, even though I'm 26 now.
Do you know how to ride a bike?
Yeah.
What cheers you up?
Oh, coffee, ice cream.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits.
Marvel or DC?
I don't. Oh gosh, I don't follow either of those.
Who's the biggest celebrity you met?
Oh, Wynton Marsalis.
Choose your weapon to survive the zombie apocalypse.
Faith.
Say good day in another language.
早上好.
Wonderful.
That means good morning. Oh shoot.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode with Alice. If you want to see her performances, you can check out her YouTube channel.
And thanks for watching. If there are any kids watching this, hope you listen to more classical music because it's really awesome.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.